Let's see if I can do this one without stumbling at all. I want to do. I do want to do one perfect, like perfectly perfect. Hey, welcome to this video. I'm doing something new here today. I'm doing a review of my top 15 picks from Video Game Awards game trailer releases. There's something a little bit different, and I don't know if I'm going to make it into one big video or if I'm going to make it into a whole bunch of small videos, so I'm redoing this intro over and over and over for every game. I'm trying to say it as fast as humanly possible without messing up. Hopefully I can do it this time. So if you're watching on YouTube, click like anytime, leave a comment. What do you think about this game? That is the number 3 game in my top 15 list from those trailers. If you're watching on Twitch, leave a comment there as well. What do you think? Let's start a conversation about it, and let's just get into the number 3 pick. I think it's really cool. I want to know what you think. And if you're watching live, feel free to let me know in the chat there of what you think of this game. Let's get on into it. Number 3, The Outer Worlds. Ooh my. The Outer Worlds. Again, I don't want to get hit with copyright because of that song. Let's get on into it. Nailed it. I did pretty good. There was definitely some mess ups on that intro, but I think I'm getting there. Thank you for noticing. I appreciate it. I really do. Here we go. The Outer Worlds. It looks so cool. I didn't watch the whole thing. I watched up to. Did I go here?
There you are.
Here.
Wondering what's going on, eh? One question first. Are you feeling anything that can be construed as explosive?
I just want to point out the animations in the mouth, the eyes, everything, like, on point. On point. Makes me very excited because I'm like, ooh, this game's going to have some awesome movie scenes. So that means it might have some awesome story. Like, this might be an awesome game. You're hyped on this one? Me too.
No?
Me too.
Wonderful. Let's get started.
Fallout New Vegas devs? Ah. Bluefangle, love this.
Welcome to the edge of the galaxy.
Okay. Right, so you see the buildings here. Kind of looks like Fallout to me. Like you say, Fallout New Vegas devs. Okay. The first concern popping into my head is I hated the shooting and inventory system in Fallout 4, which I know is not New Vegas. I haven't played New Vegas, but I really, if New Vegas was anything like Fallout 4, I did not like the shooting in Fallout 4, and I hated the Pip-Boy. I hated the Pip-Boy inventory system. I thought it was very dismal. So hopefully, I'm hoping this game won't share in that. I hope.
The frontier of space. Well, at least it was until the corporations bought it, branded it, and started selling it at ludicrously inflated prices. And the rest of your fellow settlers? Abandoned on the edge
What?
of the colony. I'd save them myself, but the board's got a bounty on my head. So, that's why I thought you out. You appear capable.
Look, I get it. Taking on the corporation has left us with 2 choices, bad and worse. But you have to choose. And you have to choose now.
Ooh. I guess he chose. They forced to use a creation engine for New Vegas. This is Unreal. Okay. So hopefully, Unreal Engine could do pretty much anything. I'm guessing this will be on the Epic Games Store then, too. Alright, that's exciting. The hair, I think, could be a little bit better textured. The ground looks okay. The buildings, still look Fallout-y to me. Kind of like, bland kind of walls. Like, everything's kind of like not the most high-textured thing, but looks cool so far.
You know you didn't have to shoot.
I'm really excited for the story, mostly.
But it's fine, I guess. You just keep being you.
Ooh. I love that. PS4, Xbox One, and
Spicer's
Steam.
Choice is not responsible for any feeling of vertigo, wonder, or hunger you may have experienced while watching this advertisement.
All right. So the Outer Worlds, I'm still really excited. Like, even though those concerns I was mentioning, like, don't get me wrong, I'm still uber excited about this game. I think those textures looked muddy because of the DOF. What's the DOF? I keep seeing it. I thought, there we go. So it does still kind of look kind of Fallouty and Skyrim-y. You know, I'm hoping there's a way to play this with third-person view, so you can see your character. You know, depth of field. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's exactly what I was just talking about here. So it's like, yeah, I hope there's gonna be you're gonna be able to have that camera back up. You know, see your character instead of just this hand and stuff here. You know, I guess this is looking at a room here. It's looking at the town. I do like that there's humor in the cutscenes, so hopefully the movie cutscenes will have a ton of story. I mean, this is clearly gameplay here, you know. But maybe your hands are down in it. They maybe put the hands down so they can take a better screenshot of it. You know. I mean, looking at the stuff existing in the world, we know that the Unreal Engine could do way better than this. You know. Like, way better. Unreal Engine can make things look real. Like, look at the texture of the metal here is really good. The skin looks amazing. Look, the eyes look lifelike almost. You know. Look at the glow here. I mean, it does still look like... Why would this be glowing? Why would the coloring be coming across there? Like, that should be a piece of glass or something. You know, does metal just glow randomly? What is this, a very thin piece of metal here? You know, so it doesn't make sense that there's a light there. You know. Scars look pretty real. You know, textures look kind of cool. I mean, why does this animal have this big blue gash here? I don't know, but, you know, it still looks wild. Looks very unique. But you look at the ground here, the way the ground goes right into the rocks like that. I don't think they're trying to push the boundaries of graphics here. You know, I mean, this is definitely not the most graphically, whoa, game I've ever seen. You know, but it is very visually pleasing and stunning and unique. You know, I guess that's that same type of animal there again. Just seeing the world. Are you going to be able to screenshot? And also with all those different character faces we saw, I think that was showing that you could customize your character. Like, there's going to be tons of different customization. I do like the story with certain things here. You know. Let's see. I mean, this ground looks more like what you'd see in Unreal Engine with the shine of the light there. You know, you could travel to multiple planets. I don't think so. It looks like that person was saying at the edge of their colony, all the rest of the humans were being held there. So I'm guessing these people don't go too far outside of their, you know, initial space, you know? Like, maybe you could travel around the world that's here, but, I don't know. But it does say the Outer Worlds, so... Maybe it's going to be like No Man's Sky meets Fallout, you know? Maybe. I don't know. I'm excited, but I'm concerned. You know, I do think that, I got sniffle. I do think that Fallout 76 and just Bethesda in general has kind of concerned me to these type of games. If their shooting is crisp, if their fighting is crisp, if the storyline is as vibrant and funny and just wacky as what we've seen here, if the game, hopefully they do better textures than what we see here. I really think they can achieve more. If they're using the Unreal Engine, I really think they can achieve more. than what they have here. Uh, I think it would be amazing because the downside with like Fallout was the inventory system sucked, the engine sucks, the shooting and everything in it's kind of wonky. I think people love the games, and I'm not saying they're wrong for that. I think there's great story, great world there. The exploration's unbelievable. You do make your own experience. It is innovative in many ways, but there's just so much wonkiness in it and so much unfinished, unrefined experiences in it that I hope that this has none of that. Has gameplay demo video up. Check it out when you're done. Well, I'm trying to go just off of the trailers here, like just what I'm seeing on the trailers here, and saying what I'm feeling from that. Because in the future, I'll probably do a gameplay demo video, review. This is just off of this. And also start up a conversation. Like, let me know what you think from the gameplay video. Do you think that what my concerns are off of the trailer here might have some validity? Or if you feel that the shooting's looking crisp, like I said, like if the shooting's looking crisp, if the story is, just as wild, zany, vibrant as what we're seeing, if the inventory is better than Fallout 4, I think this is going to be a great game. I'm beyond excited about it. And, just because I have concerns doesn't mean I'm saying that the game is bad. It's just that, need to wait and see what it is. What are you doing in this game? It seems to show that we're probably trying to do something to achieve freeing the rest of the humans, which sounds cool. Why are they still locked up? What can we do to get them unlocked? Does someone have them imprisoned there? Like that guy said, like he can't do it himself, so that's why he's getting you to do it. So is there like an evil group of people that have taken control, over everything? It may need some more work. Not sure if it has a date yet. Okay, good. I mean, I'm sure it's very early, rudimentary, but just off of this trailer from what I've seen here, yeah, I do have some concerns, I hope that their field of view will be much wider than that. I hope they give you a third-person view. They have to make it crisp. They have to, I can't stress that enough. They have to make it crisp. That's the thing that, just bugged me the most about Fallout was just you'd shoot at this dumb AI, like the worst first-person shooter AI I've ever run into, glitchy mess, and you're shooting and just the way to aim just felt all wrong. Like I struggled changing the sensitivity on the joystick when I was playing on joystick at first, to the point where to do fighting, I was playing on PC, to do fighting I was using the mouse and keyboard, and then to walk around the world I was using the controller, and to build I was using the controller in Fallout 4, because the keyboard was I don't understand why there's it was horrible, and I hated, with a passion, I can't say enough, I spent more time looking at the dang Pip-Boy than I did playing the game. The second I'd get into a fight, I'm looking in my Pip-Boy. What's the next gun I have? Because I just broke this one. I'm out of ammo in this one. What other 20 guns do I have? Oh, I need to heal. Let me go into my unsorted food inventory. What has the most rads on it? What doesn't have rads? Do I have anything to get rid of my rads? Should I eat this one? I spent so much dang time in the inventory, and then 20 minutes of just getting rid of items in the inventory because I'm too heavy to even walk. It felt like a chore, that game, and not like an experience of the vibrant world that they actually have in it. So I hope that this game steers as far as freaking possible away from what Bethesda creates with Fallout 4 and Fallout 76, and gives us a great story, vibrant movie scenes. I'm sure they'll be able to create an immersive world. They've already, I'm sure, shown that they could do that with, New Vegas, and it said the creators of Fallout. So, I mean, the creators of Fallout made a story, a world that's gone on for crazy long time, so hopefully they'll bring that, and succeed at that in this. But what they have to hit the nail on the head is make crisp shooting. Make the shooting be really fun, as crisp as Destiny, as crisp as Call of Duty. It needs to feel good. And then that field of view, Obsidian was the original devs that created the Fallout universe. So I guess they must be, Obsidian Entertainment. So, I mean, they created a story that stood the test of time. So I don't have much of doubt in that. I think they'll be able to succeed at that. I mean, from what we're seeing here in the movie already, they've got it, And if they really want to knock this out of the park and really, Obsidian, they don't have their rights to Fallout anymore, I don't think, I hope that they take this and bring it in a new direction where Bethesda has failed time and time again to take their original creation. Nope. So I really hope, I wish the best to Obsidian Entertainment on that. I really hope you succeed, because it must suck. I can imagine to the people that worked on the first Fallout, and I think Fallout 2, and then it was bought out by Bethesda, I think after that. I can imagine, like, you seeing your creation, you created this world, this, this existence, and here it is, this company is just taking it and, like, not running into the ground, but just really treating it like crap. Treating it like a payday instead of, like, this unbelievable thing, And then relying on their community to finish creating that thing that they made, to fix the bugs in their game, bugs that have existed. Like, I think they said that in 76 there's bugs in it that existed in Fallout 4 that still have not been fixed, in Fallout 76. There's bugs in it that I heard were existing in Skyrim that were popping up in Fallout 76. Like, they took code not just from Fallout 4, there's bugs that exist in Fallout 3 . Wow. That's just dismal. So I really hope Obsidian Entertainment gets this second chance to create, this thing in a slightly similar looking world and stuff. I can see that that's their visual style, but please do right by it. Do what Bethesda has refused to do. Make a relatively glitchless game, crisp shooting, and just unleash your storytelling and your world making. Please, I wish you the best, and I look forward to it so greatly. Please be one of the companies that do it right. Please. I think we really need it. I think there's so many big deal companies out there right now, the Bethesda level companies that make so much money, but just are rooking the gaming community out of their hard-earned dollars. And we're in a time where a lot of people don't have that much money, and be that one company that just does awesome. Outer Worlds is multiplayer with no human NPCs. What? I hope there's human NPCs. I hope it has a vibrant world of story and everything. And I do agree. I do hope they go multiplayer. I hope they do what Bethesda has failed to do. I really do. I hope, I cross my fingers. I do. I hope I cross my fingers, that's kind of what they achieve. Because, if they're the company that made Fallout, and, look at where they took it. But I know that had to be sarcasm, I know that had to be sarcasm. But Obsidian, I hope that you achieve it. I really do. I can't say it enough. Take-Two Interactive. Wait, so does Take-Two partially own this? I just saw it, like, right there. This one doesn't say. Huh. So, that makes me excited. Special Edition also gives us nylon packs. But that's a creative edition. The collective edition for, like, what was $130. That was a very unfortunate bait and switch. I mean, there's not much, like, I don't want to say too much bad. Like, I don't think that the devs are the ones choosing to do this. I think that the problem with Bethesda comes from the top of the company. You know, I think the devs that make video games in all companies, they're publishing it. Well, Take-Two, isn't that the publishing company for even Rockstar? And they made Red Dead Redemption 2, which is by far one of the greatest games of all time. You know, yeah, Obsidian and Private Division, I saw, yeah. You know, it makes me excited, but like, yeah, it's not much like I really feel that game companies, the devs that work at them, they just want to make an awesome game. They're just nerds that learned a trait that's really hard to learn and became good at creating unique things from nothing. You know, and then working on a team together for this entire gigantic team to make a game, a unified thing for people to play and enjoy. You know, it's so hard to do. I do not believe any one of the devs are the ones making, you know, games that Bethesda have been releasing bad. I think that they're forced to make games fast, as you know, with very bad management from the top. I think that if Bethesda would restructure their top, if the board of people that have invested in that company restructure the top and get really good management in there, they'd pump out games that they could not fathom how much money that they can make off of it. If they made Fallout 4 way back in the day, if they added multiplayer to it, the amount of money and fix all the glitches, you know, people would have bought that game hand over fist. It would just been like they couldn't have stopped people from giving them enough money, you know. But they just treat their customers so badly. But I hope this game will be great. What this means for sequels since Obsidian was bought by Microsoft. Ooh. Well, I think they'll have I mean, when this is releasing is in 2019. Hopefully Microsoft learns from their mistake what they did with Sea of Thieves. I hope Microsoft tells Obsidian, take your time. When this game is ready to come out, release it. But other than that, don't rush. You know what I'm saying? I hope they let them finish this game. I hope they don't make them early rush it or anything like they did with Sea of Thieves. You know, because, you know, Microsoft is the, you know, we got, you know, the Xbox, the next Xbox is coming out probably in like late 2019 from what I hear. Because PlayStation 5 is apparently coming out in 2019. You know, so I would imagine they'd want games on that system. Now, clearly it's not going to be an exclusive because you see PS4 and Steam there. You know, well, Steam is still Microsoft, but PS4 is on there. So I'm guessing that The Outer Worlds 2 might be an exclusive for Xbox. You know, so hopefully they give this game enough time to release and be really good so they make enough money so that The Outer Worlds 2 or whatever, if they end up doing DLC that might be Xbox only or whatnot, whatever they plan on doing after will be extra awesome. You know? But yeah, I agree, Demon Tech. I didn't know that. That is a worry. Because really, Sea of Thieves, I bought it and that was unfortunate, you know? Xbox exclusives, not really Xbox exclusives anymore since they let you play them on Windows 10. Well, I think it's still an exclusive. I think they're trying to become Microsoft exclusives, you know? And if it could load on an Xbox, it could load on the majority of PCs that exist, you know? So it's like a good thing, so that it does make it more... all the games are able to be used on more things, you know, and for cheaper cost to the customer. You know, so I do still consider it an exclusive because I think the PC community and the Xbox community are really one and the same. I do feel the PC community and the console community is very much the same outside of like multiplayer games. I think when it comes down to multiplayer games, then you do get some differences, especially in like shooter games and games that require like high frame rates. You know, then I think the PC, you know, everyone calls it PC Master Race. I do think it does exist in its own world. But that's really just because, for some reason, the console companies don't add support for peripherals like keyboards and mice, which I don't understand. I mean, there's plenty of wireless keyboards and mice right now that have 1 millisecond timing on them that should be able to connect to these consoles. I mean, especially Xbox. I mean, it's really running Windows on there. You know, I'm sure of a version of Windows with a different skin on it. You know, why not just have the ability to use peripherals? Let Logitech and Razer and all these companies, you know, make support for their stuff to work on your console, and then you will never have the situation of like, oh, console gamers can't beat, you know, PC gamers because the controller is subpar compared to mouse and keyboard aiming in a first person shooter. You know, I don't know. I don't know. But I still consider them separate. All right, so that is my number 3 pick from my top 15 game trailers from Video Game Awards. If you're watching this highlight on YouTube, click like, leave a comment. If you're watching on Twitch, leave a comment. If you're watching live, last few seconds to leave your last thoughts on the Outer Worlds here. But if not, we're going to move on to another game. Golly gosh. 5, 4, 3, 2. Moving on to game number 2.